Hi, everyone. Hopefully this is all working well. Hopefully you can hear me, and hopefully you're having a good Tuesday morning. We're here today to talk about Artober Nashville, specifically social media and online marketing for Artober Nashville, how to navigate that on your accounts, and then how to interact with the Artober Nashville social media accounts. So it says that I'm Erin Holcomb, but I'm actually Paige Dempsey. I'm using Erin. She's letting me use her account this morning. So I am the one who runs the Artober social media that I will walk you through soon. If there's any issues hearing me, or if you're not seeing the screen or anything like that, please let me know in the chat box. But it looks like we are up and running. So I'm not alone today. I'm here with Victoria.
Hey. I'm with NowPlayingNashville.
Awesome. Victoria is also on our team. In case you didn't know, NowPlayingNashville, Artober Nashville is run through NowPlayingNashville, and the NowPlayingNashville website is what you're seeing on your screen right now. So I think most of us are familiar with Artober Nashville, but just in case you are not, this is a month-long celebration of the arts. Oh, okay, maybe where audio is not working. I think Paige can't hear us. Oh, audio is on for Erin. Let me see if Paige can hear us. Okay. I've turned up our volume as high as it'll go. Maybe Paige. Oh. Okay. Let's see. If you can't hear us, I want to say maybe your volume needs to be, well, I don't know what I'm talking about. You can't hear us? Let me try to solve this real fast. Okay, so I think maybe Paige needs to call in using her phone, because if Erin can hear us, that's a good sign. So, yes. Let's see. If Paige can try calling in with the phone. Let me click. One second. Let's try to get this figured out for Paige. Okay.
Hopefully she can hear us now.
Yeah, hopefully that is working. Let us know if you're still having issues, Paige. But let's move on to Artober Nashville. So month-long celebration of the arts run through NowPlayingNashville's website. During Artober or October, this entire website becomes Artober focused. All the colors are based around the Artober logo background. All the events that are focused on the main page are arts events. It's all about trying to promote the arts, push arts awareness, get more participants in all these fun arts events, all that kind of stuff. So one of the ways we do that, of course, is through social media. So we try to really encourage an active social media presence during Artober Nashville. So one of the ways, there are several ways you can kind of promote your art-specific events during Artober. You can post about them on your social media accounts, or you can interact, or you should do both, but you can also interact with our social media accounts. So real quickly, I'm going to show you our social media and kind of get you an idea of the reach of our different accounts. So this is our Instagram. We have 1,300 followers here. The handles for all of our social media is very similar. It's always going to be Artober Nashville, or on Twitter and Instagram, Artober Nash. So please, if you're not following us now, find us at those handles and follow us as soon as you can. This is that's the back end of our Artober Nashville Facebook, but this is the front end. This is what it looks like. We have, I think, the largest following on Facebook. I believe it's over 6,000 people that follow us here. If you'll notice, okay, here. I think Paige is having some issues. If anyone else is having issues hearing us as well, let me know, and we can always send this information later. So I'll probably email with her. Yeah, that would be good. All right, so we're going to still try to get Paige connected. It looks like, oh, we have a new viewer. That might be Paige again.
Maybe she has to press the audio mode and it says how will you talk first, and then she can press through her phone or computer.
Okay. So
the audio mode on the very top of the button, and there is an option for computer and phone. Because right now I can't hear anything through my headphones, but if I probably click on computer, you would have to allow your microphone.
Can you hear it now?
I can hear it now.
Okay.
So you would have to approve your microphone through your laptop or computer or phone, and then it will tell you that you're muted, but you'll be able to hear the conversation now.
Okay. This is probably the last thing I'll put in the message about this before we move on, but hopefully we can get her to be connected. All right, so anyway, back to our social media. This is our Facebook, and this is our Twitter. So let's start with talking about how you can post about your events on social media. One thing that you can do whenever you post about Artober Nashville is to use our favorite hashtag, hashtag Artober Nashville. You can also @us, so tag us in the post. This way we're guaranteed to see it. We follow the hashtag Artober Nashville, and we're alerted when a post tags us. So if we see that you have tagged us or used the hashtag on a post, we will interact with that post and also push it on our social media avenues. So the ways that we can do that, I have an example here. We can retweet you on Twitter, like I retweeted this awesome event from Poverty in the Arts and the Nashville Food Project. They tweeted about this on August 27th, and they added us. And that's how I knew that it was out there floating around. So I got to retweet it and share it with our followers, someone who liked it and all that jazz. So they also posted on Facebook about their event, and they tagged us here. So I saw that their post was posted on August 20th, and I got to repost it on our Facebook page for our followers and add our own little note about how excited we are for the event. So we really encourage you to do this kind of thing, to post about your event, tag us or add us so that we can really push the publicity that goes out about these awesome events that go on during October. So this event is happening in a month and a half. You can also do this on Instagram, and we can like your posts and try to feature them on our story. I featured the Poverty and the Arts and Nashville Food Project event on our Instagram story, which lasts 24 hours, of course, so it's not there now, but we hope to use the Instagram story feature more this year than we did last year, and that helps us put out quick bursts of publicity about different events for our followers. So, Victoria, do you have any notes about Instagram story or about Instagram tips for our...
I would say having a great image is a good key for Instagram. Most people would look at the image than reading it, so I would say have a great picture, but also write a short blurb so we can also post it on our Instagram. That is one tip, but also giving us the tags and hashtags is always a great point as well.
Here's an example of one of our Instagram posts. We have a fun, colorful logo background this year from the artist Cassidy Cole. So I posted that and a quick blurb about learning about Artober and our webinars and use that hashtag. It's very important to use that. Yeah, that's great. So one thing about our logo background, the artwork is called Amalfi Wind. It's by Nashville artist, local artist, Cassidy Cole. And you can access this logo background and use it in your posts about Artober. So these are free to use. You go to NowPlayingNashville.com/Artober, or you can enter ArtoberNashville.com. Or if you're on NowPlayingNashville.com, just simply go to this header and click Artober. And then if you click on Learn How to Participate, and then go down here to View the Kit, you go to our Media Kit. Oh, wait, sorry. Wrong kit, but that's super helpful as well. Okay, here's the toolkit. 2019 toolkit. And this is where you'll find a Dropbox full of fun Artober logos that you can use. You don't have to use colorful ones. You can use our black and white or translucent ones, like Poverty in the Arts did right here. They use that to just input on their event graphic, which looks awesome. These are free to use. We encourage you to use them. They're very helpful for social media. Okay, so this can be a lot to remember. I encourage organizations to have all three of these types of social media accounts. Insta, Facebook, and Twitter reach different types of audiences and communicate in different ways. So, Victoria, how do you suggest they handle having so many different types of social media accounts?
I would say you can use Hootsuite or Agorapulse. I'm not sure if it's free for a lot of people for Hootsuite, but
I know Hootsuite does have a free version, yes.
So a good way is to use Agorapulse or Hootsuite because you can schedule your events ahead of time. So let's just say you have an event out in October, but you want to go ahead and promote it now. I would go ahead and get it scheduled for Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. So it can be the same exact photo, same exact information, but then that'll be scheduled out until later. Or now, it'll be great because we can retweet it on Twitter with the same photo, or put it on our story on Instagram and Twitter as well. So you're guaranteed to have it on all three platforms, social media platforms. So I think that's a great way to promote your event if you're doing it all three ways on social media.
Yeah, that is a great point. Scheduling ahead is super helpful. I definitely encourage Hootsuite is what I use. Agorapulse is really nice too. If you don't even have those, you can always just use Facebook that lets you schedule ahead. These are our listed, published posts, but if you create one, you can always hit the schedule button and schedule your social media for the next couple weeks, which is pretty nice. So if you don't know really where to start about when it comes to creating your different types of posts, we do have some suggested messaging on our Artober Nashville page, which is really nice. We have, different types of messages work differently for the three types of social media. So we have a couple suggested Facebook posts. We have some tweets, and we have some Instagram posts. Instagram is all about those hashtags. I try to use a lot of them when I post. Try to maybe do the message and then some space and then the hashtags so that people don't automatically see them on their page. Yeah. And I'll get to your question in a second, Erin. But first,
hashtags are definitely a thing.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people can search for a hashtag and then they can just go straight to your post or they'll see it. So it's a good way to get likes. for sure.
Super good. And some people follow these hashtags, so they'll see these pop up on their feed even if they don't follow you. So if they follow Nashville Arts, it's a great way to push your post. Perfect. So Erin asked about cross-posting videos. So if you have some awesome videos that you have on, well, especially Facebook, I think is the main avenue of cross-posting. So it works similarly to when you post something on Facebook and we reshare it to our page. If you have material that you want us to make sure to share about these events, you can, here, let me go back to our page. You can post your video and tag us or add us, or you can also message me on any of these social media accounts if you really are interested in having me feature one of your events. I'm always open to communication about that, but then we can reshare your videos about your events, so we can repost them on, or cross-post them on our Facebook. It's a really nice way to just, share followers so that your material, your media goes out to all of our Facebook followers as well. So
yeah, definitely video is a good way to promote a lot of events as well. If a lot of people see like the image or like visually looking at a video, they'll definitely look at it more and watch it instead of just reading something.
Yes, I definitely agree. Video also is we can use video and images in our Instagram stories. So if you have something you really, a little video blurb about an event coming up, we could easily feature that on our Instagram story. I'm hoping to create different, what are these called? Story
highlights.
Story highlights, yes. Last year I featured theater most because I'm a big fan, but this year I want to do all different types. So I can feature your event on our main story and then also put it in one of our highlights is the hope going forward. Let's see. So when you're also making these messages, if you don't really, if you don't want to use these, you just want to use your own, we have some tips. So we always try to cover the same types of things in our posts about Artober events. We tried to mention that this is a call to action to come to this event, to communicate with your audience about how cool this is, to celebrate the arts together. That's our official tagline of Artober, and you're free to use that, encouraged to use that little phrase as often as you can or would like in your posts about Artober Nashville. Always make sure to highlight the date of your event. Make sure to highlight that it is during October, which is the official Artober month, because it's Arts and Humanities Month. That's why Artober was chosen. And then this is our bit.ly link. If your event is featured on Artober Nashville like these, and you want to send it people straight to your Now Playing listing, please use our bit.ly link so then we can track who goes to this link and who views these events. This video is mostly about social media, but it's important to mention that you can submit and definitely are encouraged to submit your events happening in October to Now Playing Nashville. We have a whole other webinar about that. Our webinars are also posted here. So I think we focus on that more in ways to participate. But if you're ever wondering how to post an event, you click here, Submit Event. And it's a pretty intuitive system. It can help walk you through it. It gives you some guidelines about what you need to include, all that type of stuff. But if you ever have questions, I think we focused it a little on this webinar and even in that one, and you can always reach out to us with questions. We have our email right here, support@nowplayingnashville.com. So that is basically our social media tips for Artober. There are some more, really you are free to be creative in what you post about your events and how you publicize them. If you have special giveaways through us, feel free to post about that. If you have special discounts, then feel free to post about that. If you have something that makes your event unique, you should definitely post about that, and always hashtag and tag us so that we can also post about your awesome events and share with people why they should be excited. So is there anything I missed, Victoria?
No, just recapping everything, using those hashtags Artober Nashville, and having a great image to put on your social media so we can retweet, reblog, or reshare.
Yes, good images are so important. Some of these really colorful ones I used, I got from websites where there are free photos that you have the rights to post. So I think one example of that is, let's see, what are some good ones?
You can use Unsplash. It's unsplash.com. It's free and it's high resolution photos. You can just type in, like, let's just say you want a paintbrush. You can just search up unsplash.com and then type in paintbrush, and there's a bunch of photos. You don't have to credit, like, the photographer at all. It's all for free. So that's a great website to get high-res photos.
Yes, I think I use Pixabay as well. Always just double check to make sure that you don't have to credit anyone, and then you can use those. Or these are photos from Artober events that I posted last year to highlight different events that went on. So thank you so much, everyone, for logging in to learn about Artober social media. Next week, we have our one last webinar before Artober Nashville actually kicks into gear, and that one will be about Artober partnerships. So if you're interested in learning about that, you should definitely register here. If anyone has any additional questions, feel free to post them in the chat now. Let us know. We'll stay open maybe for a couple more minutes.
Yeah.
I think I'll mute us. We'll just keep an eye on the message board. But thank you everyone so much for logging in, and have a good rest of your Tuesday. I don't know how to mute us.
Oh, okay. Maybe.
Well, we might just have to end it. If we don't have any questions, we could probably just end it.
Yeah, thank you for everyone for joining us today.
Yeah, thank you. I think we are good. Bye, everyone. What?
You have to stop the recording.
Oh, right.